Again, when it comes to dieting, it is important that we create a diet plan and then we create an exercise routine kung saan magko-commit tayo and we will choose to be disciplined under those routine that we are creating. Same with our financial goal, it is very important to create a budget to manage your earnings. This time around, titingnan na natin, di ba, paano ba yung cash flow natin each and every month, saan ba napupunta yung earnings ko kada buwan, ano ba yung mga ginagastos ko each and every month, may ipon ba ako, am I getting closer to my goal or to my plan, and we must know our priorities. We stick to what matters and get away with the unnecessary. Ang bottom line po, it's not just enough to save. Though ito po, kung titingnan po natin, those are the strategies to track our finances. Basically, when we talk about financial planning or when we talk about financial goal, ang naiisip lang natin ay kailangan kong mag-save. But ladies and gentlemen, to our dear doctors, medical practitioners, frontliners, and our guests tonight, maganda pong mag-save. We're actually not deleting the idea of saving. Saving is good. But if you have a medium to long-term goals that you want to achieve for your life or for your family, saving is not enough. You have to make money grow for you. You have to make money grow for you. That's why we want to encourage you in utilizing the power of compounding interest. Ano ka ba pag sinabi natin compounding interest? Basically, it means earning interest on your interest. Yung interest na nakuha mo because you have invested and nag-earn pa ng much more interest. Sabi nga ni Ben Franklin, it's money that makes money and the money that makes money makes money. Diba? Hindi naman natin nakita yung pangalan natin dito. Diba? Pero it's our money that grows and work for us. We have this so-called rule of 72. Kung gusto daw po nating malaman how can our money grow for us, for example, in-explore natin or in-invest or inipo natin into our particular avenue ang ating pera, we can easily identify how will it work for us or how will it grow for us by using the rule of 72. Paano ba tong rule of 72? Ami. So simply 72 divided by the interest rate. Ayan, kung saan mo nilalagay ang iyong pera, kung saan ka nag-iipon. Years to double, ayan, yun po yung lalabas. For example, dito muna tayo sa bahay. For example, I have a piggy bank. Diba? 72 divided by, may interest rate po ba ang pera ko sa piggy bank? Diba? Kahit siguro 10 taon na natutulog yung pera ko dito, yan, hindi siya tutubo bagkus magde-depreciate pa siya because of inflation. So 72 divided by 0 is equal to 0. Meaning, my money, kahit anong gawin ko, will not double. Kahit sabi mo maglagay ako ng 1 million in my piggy bank now, it will not double. Kahit mag-antay ako ng sobrang tagal. What if I try saving it in the bank? And kung sa bangko, magkano na po bang interest rate ng bangko ngayon? Would you know? Magkano na po bang interest ng bangko ngayon? Let's say 1%. Ayan, di ba? Pero normally it's 0.125%. Pero for computation's sake, let's say your bank can give you 1% annually. So how long will your money grow? For example, you place 1 million in the bank. Gaano daw katagal bago tumubo yung atin pong pera if we choose to place everything in the bank alone? So basically, it's 72 divided by 1. Ano pong sagot? Ayan na, ito yung gusto ko sa division, yung mga divided by 0 tsaka divided by 1. Di ba? Madaling maisip. 72 divided by 1 is 72. Ibig sabihin, even if I place 1 million in the bank, if I want to double it, it will take me 72 years bago dumoble yung 1 million ko. Ilang taon na ako ngayon? Not sure kung nandito pa ako by the time na dumoble yon for me. So basically, that's it. In other words, it is very ideal. We encourage you to explore on other avenues na mas malaki po yung pwedeng interest rate so that your money can make money and your money can make money para ma-enjoy nyo po yung compounding interest and you can see your money actually growing for you. I have another poll which I encourage you to answer. Ayan, hindi ko naman po makikita ayan kung sino yung kung ano yung pinipili nyo personally, but I just want to know your goals, ayan, in terms of saving. And my question for you is, how would you like your money to work for you, or how long? And gaano po ba kayo katagal or ka-willing to wait na madoble o tumubo yung inyo pong saving, ayan, na tinatago nyo, maaring sa bahay nyo, sa bangko, or if you have other saving venues, ayan, how long would you like your money to work and grow for you? Ayan, the choices are 5 to 10 years, we have 11 to 15 years, and we have 16 years and up. Hindi ko na po nilagay dito yung 72 kasi mukha naman pong walang willing to wait ng 72 bago dumoble or gumalaw yung kanilang pera. Okay, let me share the answers to the poll. Ayan, 63% says, ayan, it's 5 to 10 years. 12% says it's 11 to 15 years. Ayan, medyo willing silang to wait. And meron pa rin pong sumagot ng 16 years and up. Again, ayan, ito naman po ay depende sa goal ng bawat isa. Some, yan, are medium to long. Yung iba po, short term lang. Gusto nila gumagalaw na yung pera nila for them. Yung iba naman, medium term lang, and yung iba naman ay long term. But thank you and for sharing those to us. Another question that I like to ask and each and everyone, ayan, before I present ko, ano ba yung mga ideas, di ba? Kasi yung iba gusto sa atin mag-save ng 5 to 10 years or longer. Ayan, where do you actually want to grow your hard-earned money? Ayan, kung ikaw ay merong ipon, 'di ba? Gusto mo mag-ipon at gusto mo siyang patubuin at gusto mo mag-work siya for you. Where do you want to grow your hard-earned money? Ayan, pili po tayo ng isa. Gusto po ba natin ay guaranteed or gusto po natin ay not guaranteed? Ayan, sige po, I'll wait for the others. Ayan, 100% I believe answered already. Okay. So 100% says, syempre gusto ko guaranteed. Diba? Ayokong malugi. Diba? Gusto ko safe lang. Gusto ko pag nag-invest ako, most likely, gusto ko tutubo lang. Gusto ko yung concept ng tutubo lang. Most likely, lahat tayo ganun, diba? Gusto ko yung concept ng tutubo lang, pero ayoko nung thought na hindi guaranteed kasi baka mamaya may space para malugi. And thank you for sharing, and we value, ayan, yung mga pinipili po ninyo para po mas matulungan po namin kayo ngayong gabi. So allow me to share with you various investment options where you can actually enjoy yung compounding interest that we are talking about. However, ayan, papakita ko po para transparent. We would want to show you the benefits or the advantages at the same time the disadvantages of each. Ayan, para makapagplano, ayan, at talagang makapag-decide po tayo na maigi. So these are your various investment options. Number 1, we have time deposit, bank time deposit. So basically, this is withdrawable after a certain period of time. So you have to commit, ayan, a particular number of years, and after that number of years, tsaka mo lang siya pwedeng mapakinabangan. It offer guaranteed returns. Ayan, so mga sumagot ng gusto ko guaranteed, ayan, ito quite safe and conservative. However, if your goal is to make money work for you, it offers low interest. So hindi siya nag-o-offer ng money, yung money is nagme-make ng money for us. But however, it is readily available in case of emergency kasi nandun lang yung ating funds. Next option is mutual fund. Basically, mutual fund is ideal for medium to long-term investment. So there's a fund mixture which is actually managed not by us but by investment fund experts. This offer non-guaranteed returns. Ay, minsan kasi pag isip natin not guaranteed, ay lugi na yan. Pero pag sinabi nating not guaranteed, it means depending kasi on the market volatility. So may risk, of course there is a risk, but it offers possible high return. Parati po nating tatandaan, when in every investment there is a risk. If someone offers you an investment na nako, walang risk dito, zero risk dito, double your money, nako, if it's too good to be true, kabahan ka na. Dahil wala pong investment na walang involved na risk, because there's of course a market volatility involved for non-guaranteed. There may be a risk, pero there's also a possible or a chance of high return if ever na dun po tayo magbe-venture. And then it is not advisable when we talk about mutual funds. It's not advisable to address short-term emergencies. So again, it's for medium to long-term investment. Next naman is real estate. Sino po yung may mga real estate ventures na dyan? So, it's ideal for long-term investment. Diba? Generally, it increases in value over time. Nag-a-appreciate siya. Ayan, over time. However, money is not easy in case of emergency. So, as we know, in case that I got sick and kunya halimbawa ay kailangan ko na ng good amount of fund for my medication or for a certain emergency. Yan sa aming pamilya, this is not liquid. Kasi kailangan ko pang maghanap ng buyer able to buy and able to like that estate. 'Di ba? Bago ko siya ma-liquidate. And the worst part is if urgent na talaga siya for me, I may be able to sell it at a loss. In other words, palugi, just because I need the fund immediately. It's a good type of investment. However, we are not liquid in case of emergency. Next naman is having your own business. Some of you may have ventured in our own business. Even in business, diba? It's one of an investment option that involves risk. There's a possibility of bankruptcy, but hey, there's also a possibility for high returns. And however, it is not reliable in case of emergency kasi depende sa earnings or depende sa performance ng ating business. Next is stocks. There's a possibility of no return. Kung stocks alone, there's a possibility of no return. Pero may possibility of very high returns over a period of time. Diba? Again, there may be a risk involved, but it gives you the privilege of experiencing the high return over a period of time. It requires courage from the investor. Dahil kung direkta po tayo nag-i-invest, may risk talaga and kailangan matapang po tayo to invest over a particular fund that we will be choosing. And again, it's not advisable for emergencies. But dahil nga po, depending siya on market volatility, ayan, depende po yung market value kung maaasahan mo siya in times of emergency. Another option is a variable unit link or what we call VUL. What's good about this VUL is that funds can accumulate over time. Meaning, if you commit to save each and every time, each and every year, it actually accumulates fund which you can withdraw and which you can use for your goals over time. And not only that, it provides protection benefit. It provides protection benefit against death, critical illness, and disability while we are saving. So basically, these are the investment options ayan, na pwede po nating i-explore as we grow our finances. But let me ask you, ayan, kung pipili po kayo, ayan, ano po ba yung naging attractive ayan, para po sa inyo na investment option that you may want to explore ayan, moving forward? Ayan, allow me to release a poll again. And which of the following investment options will you choose? Ayan, if you are to grow your money, ayan, para sa natin, sa mga medium to long-term goals natin for ourselves and for your family, ano po yung investment options that you would like to choose? So choices are everything that I have discussed. Basically, it's bank deposit, mutual funds, real estate. Ayan, some may want to venture sa kanilang own business, stocks, and variable unit links. So I'll just wait for others to answer. Yan, so, yan, majority sumasagot pa. Siguro nag-iisip pa sila. Alin nga ba? Alin nga ba dito? Yung magandang i-explore. So, allow me to share. I think 100% has answered already. Okay, so bank time deposit. Ayan, ito po yung nakakatuwa. Kanina po, most of us answered we want guaranteed. Majority answered we want guaranteed. But you know what? Nobody answered sa bank time deposit. Bakit? Kasi guaranteed siya, pero ang baba ng interest. Diba? So parang, nga, no, might as well venture venture or jump into the risk kasi nandun yung possibility of actually growing my money, which would benefit our goals. So here, we have 15% mutual funds, 10% real estate, 15% own business, 15% stocks, and 45% variable unit link. Ayan. Thank you po for sharing your different options. And I hope hindi lang po natin siya napili, no? We would take that step and that move to actually explore in whatever investment options that we have chosen. Ang importante po, ayan, when we invest, we have a long-term mindset. Diba, hindi po tayo nagmamandali na gusto natin easy money lang din kaagad. When we decide to invest, importante, long-term ang ating mindset. We are able to be diligent and commit to whatever goals, whatever saving goals that we may have. Dahil pagdating po sa saving and investing, actually, hindi lang naman yung amount or yung money yung pinag-uusapan natin. Another important factor that we may also consider is the time. Diba? It's not just about the money, the amount of money that you're able to save, but also the time that you have. However, ayan, ang reality po, time may not always be on our side. Hindi sa lahat ng pagkakataon, kakampi po natin ang oras. And alam niyo po yan, our dear doctors, medical practitioners, frontliners, and guests, alam po natin that not all the time, time is on our side. What if, suddenly, sabi nga nung cartoon natin kanina, may mga just in case that happens in our life. What if suddenly we run out of time and encounter this life's showstopper?